when your first year as a head coach is in an SEC program, just the magnitude of that, and what is the mindset like approaching that? And obviously you have to sell yourself for the job. What is that like? And obviously the history of Tennessee baseball and what that is going into it. What was that experience and that feeling for you like?
Yeah, there was a history. I mean, Coach Delmonico had things rolling as well as any place in the country here. And there's a bunch of first rounders like Luke Coachaver, who's involved in our program, still helps out. JP Arancibia was huge in getting our program off the ground. He had just retired and helped us a bunch. So history became kind of it was almost like a class we were teaching down here to our players, what works here, what's needed, and also the coaches, like, what's our formula? But at first, to be honest with you, we were running around with our heads cut off. Frank is competitive as anybody, our pitching coach, and we wanted to win right away. And won't you know it, we kind of dumb luck our way into Garrett Crochet because we're hunting players for now. And Garrett was going to be a freshman at a junior college our first year here. Instead, he was with us. And what a weapon he was our first year. Nonetheless, that first year was about as stressful as you can get. When recruits ask about the history of our program, I always tell them, like, that first year, you walk in the office down the hallway and someone says hello to you, and you immediately bow up because everything's so What'd you say to me?
Yeah. Having a guy like Garrett Crochet, though, with how he's doing, I mean, it's pretty nice in your first year.
No, it is. And he was kind of a Swiss Army knife for us. We didn't quite know how to use him. And we also knew in the future we needed him. So we didn't want to beat down his confidence and ask him to do too much as a freshman. But it was a tense year, and it's a little wild. This past year, I didn't know we won 60 games until Hunter Ensley had told me when we were watching the scoreboard after we had won. And we won 29 our first year. We needed 30 to go to the SEC tournament. We have the worst record in SEC history of the record being we won the most games without getting to Hoover. So that doesn't get you a whole lot of
now it's changed,
disappointment.
Yeah, expedition, honestly.
Yeah, the tournament format has changed.
But
again, that first year was a building block, and I think the biggest challenge we had was to change our kids' mindsets that they actually belonged in the SEC, and they were, they were in a position to have success.